What the heck is up, you guys? It's your boy Ace, aka Animated Heroes, here back with another action figure review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Krillin, and they actually spelled Krillin this time instead of Kuririn. So yeah, we're taking a look at Earth's Strongest Man. Let's go ahead and dive right into it, starting with that sexy packaging. Now for the sexy packaging, as you guys can see, we do have the window. We got Krillin right here looking really freaking good, by the way. I think this looks awesome. Does say Krillin right there, Earth's Strongest Man, Tamashii Nation's quality sticker. Got a couple faceplates in the background. All the legal stuff right here, kinda, sorta, I guess. We got the Toei sticker right there, Dragon Ball Z, Tamashii Nation's Bandai. Couple images along the side right here. We've got him doing Kamehameha, solar flare, even though I thought the hands were supposed to be like spread when he does solar flare. I don't know. Maybe this is the think pose. So that's what I'm going to call it. Anyway, you got him teeth gritted right here. Destructo disc right here. A couple more poses you can get the figure into on the back. All the actual legal stuff. And then nothing right here on the side. So let's go ahead and bust this figure open so we can see what he's all about. Now, straight out of the packaging, here we do finally have the figure that has been long overdue for an update. We have a 2.0 SH Figuarts Kuririn. And yes, I'm going to be calling him that. I know it's Krillin on the packaging, but I'm calling him Kuririn because I want to. And I got to say, anyway, this thing looks really freaking good, man. Tamashii Nations is just going all in with the Dragon Ball line, and it's something that they've continued to prove release after release after release. Some of them turn out okay, and some of them just turn out really great. This thing is one of those that just turned out really great, and I think it's because they already know this is a release that everyone was looking forward to, and so they just decided to go all in. This thing looks crazy, and it's a regular release. That's what really caught me off guard. I was expecting this to be a web exclusive like the original, but nope, it's a regular release, which means they're probably going to be reusing this body again. But this body looks really good, man. At first, I wasn't a fan of this little cut right here, but if you tell me I'm getting more articulation out of it, why would I not be happy? Some people might not like the aesthetics, but seriously, man, I feel like that was a great decision. The head sculpts look really, really good, man. This is Krillin right here. Honestly, I don't remember whether the first version had the eyes painted in white. I feel like it did. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. But still, like, either way, this is just good. He has the 6, whatever these are, on his head. I think you get these if you're a martial artist. Those are dope. I love that they gave him this original design, especially considering the fact that he doesn't have a nose. So it kind of adds to his face. But you got the bald head right here. Little monk Krillin, you know. Got the logo on the back right there. I don't know which one that is. I believe it's Roshi, so it probably says Kame. But you got that. This guy just looks good, man. There's not a whole lot going on that we haven't seen in terms of, like, the clothing, but it's the engineering. Like, they really went in with this leg swivel right here. That looks good. And we got this with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We got the really good knees on this guy, which the first Krillin actually had really good knees as well. So I'm not even gonna say that this is like leagues better. It is better, but it's not that much better. But man, this thing just looks dope. The boots also look a little different. I think the boots had a red trimming on the first release. I'm not entirely sure, but overall, just a really dang good looking figure, man. And so if you're looking for a Krillin, automatically, without even going further in the review, this one is worth the pickup, especially considering the fact that he's an over-the-counter release. Now, to the top of his head, as you guys can see, Kuririn is a little bit over 4.5 inches, just shy of 5 inches. So, very small figure, and it does make sense considering the fact that he's a pretty short character. So, of course, I will be showing some size comparisons a little bit later so that we can see how he scales next to other Dragon Ball figures and a couple other lines that I decided to throw in. Moving on to the articulation, he looks up about that much. Once again, with the eyes, it kind of looks like he's looking up anyway, so even though you can only tilt the head to about this point right here, it still will look like he's looking up at an enemy in the sky. I don't know, maybe Frieza or something like that. He looks down all the way, so that looks good as well. But depending on how you have it posed, still kind of looks like he's looking forward, but still, that looks really good. He does get really great tilt and turn, so you can get expressive with this guy. Like, what's up, man? What you trying to do? You want some? You want some of these Krillin hands? I'm Earth's strongest man. That's Cap, because we already know who it really is. But yeah, anyway, still looks good. Arms go up and out this much, and this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is what I think they did the best with, because Dragon Ball figures normally are limited in posability when it comes to the arms. But look at this. This is good. I didn't have to rotate the sleeves around or anything. This is engineering that I really want to see them continuing to implement. Because also, look at this. Look, my boy arms can come all the way in, yo. Kamehameha poses will be effortless at this point. This is freaking great. I love this a whole lot. That's awesome. And it's also going to help with figures that have crossed arms, because it's a pain sometimes to get them on. This really helps. Now, in terms of his arms, they do swivel right there. He does have double jointed elbows. Hands are on a ball peg, and this peg seems very, very sturdy in comparison to some of the ones we've been getting. Also, since I did it, let's show this engineering in here. It is very, very ugly, but it works, so I don't care about that. It works. That's all that matters to me. You can hide that, kind of, sort of, just depending on how you angle it, because you can actually move the sleeve back like a tiny bit, not a whole lot. So if you pose him like this and you kind of angle him this way and you're taking a shot, if you do photography, you can pull that sleeve back just enough to hide some of that ugly engineering. So I'm not going to complain about that. I've talked about that part too long. It works. It's great. That's all that matters. He leans back, not very much, unfortunately. He does lean forward very, very well. And you can move him all around at the diaphragm. He does turn at the waist. That clicking is a little bit scary, so I'm going to leave that alone. This right here does swivel, and so you can have him powering up, and this can be floating around or whatever. He kicks forward about that much. He does a full split. So if you want to get him doing Chun-Li's helicopter kick or something like that, he can totally do it. I don't know why I did a Street Fighter reference. He does have thigh swivel, double jointed knees. So yeah, you can get that Krillin rising knee effect if you wanted to, and it'll look really good. I like this a lot, man. I do like this, no joke. His foot goes down about that much, up about that much. Genuine ankle rocker. Ankle, look at that. My boy can break his ankle. That is what I'm talking about. This is a step in the right direction. And he does have toe hinge. So articulation wise, this dude is beyond incredible. For such a small figure, this does everything that I need my next Goku figure to do, and hopefully Gohan. Now, if you're already enjoying this figure, then you're about to enjoy it more, because you already know Tamashii Nations did not skip out on the accessories. First off, we get all brand new head sculpts, which you guys knew that. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, we do get all brand new head sculpts. Starting off with the first one, we do have his angry, I'm about to fight and get beat up face with a pair of fist hands. You do get the DMX on the track face, and this looks really good, especially considering the fact they painted the eyes looking to the side. I am really digging that. You do also get a ha face for when he's powering up, charging, whatever. I don't know what you want to use it for, but yeah, he does come with that. And then he does come with his power level has grown face, and I like this one a lot. This is probably my favorite one. The ears look a little weird on it. Maybe it's the way that I don't know. I mean, I guess they kind of look the same on all of them, but they look a little weird on this one. Still looks good though, and I'm happy they included it. I do wish he would have came with a smiling face, because it's kind of necessary for Krillin, but maybe in the future with the next 18 release. He does come with a pair of reaching, blasting type hands, and all of his hands are actually brand new sculpt, so that's something that makes me happy. He comes with a pair of martial arts type hands. He comes with another pair of stylish pose hands, and once again, all of these looking really good. He does come with the solar flare, which in my opinion, this is the think, not the solar flare face. Or hands, and then he does come with a pair of hands for utilizing his Destructo Disc, which I'll show in just a sec, after I show off the hands with the Sensu Beans. This is dope, man. I feel like this is an accessory that we have needed for quite some time, and Krillin was the perfect figure to give him to, because he's always the one who's showing up with the sensu beans, and then somehow Goku ends up with him, and then in recent arcs Vegeta's ended up with him, but it's always Krillin come to the rescue. So that's dope that they added that. And then lastly, we do get the Destructo Disc accessory, which is much better than the first one. It's just thin plastic. It looks okay, but at least it's not what they did with the first one. This looks really nice, and as you guys can see, you just kind of peg it into the hand here, and then there you go. So easier to put on than the first one. I remember I had the first Krillin and that one broke. This doesn't seem like an issue you would have with this figure. So great choice. Accessory wise, 10 out of 10. They did a great job on this guy. Now moving on to size comparisons, here he is standing next to the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Proud Namekian Warrior Piccolo, the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku, and the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Super Final Form Frieza. Now here he is standing next to a couple of Dragon Ball Super figures. We have him standing next to his wife, the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Super Android 18, the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Super Android 17, who's his brother-in-law, and then of course the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Super Fusion Kefla, who I just reviewed. Go check that out if you haven't already. Now mixing it up and showing some other figures from other anime, we do have him standing next to the My Hero Academia Revoltech Deku, the SH Figuarts Best Selection Naruto with a Sage Mode faceplate on the body, and with Demon Slayer going as hard as it did on yesterday's episode, y'all already know I had to show the GOAT right now, my boy Figma Tanjiro. This thing is dope. And lastly, because I've been on a roll showing the Spider-Man figures in my past couple of videos, here he is standing next to the Marvel Legends Retro Wave Symbiote Spider-Man, the Sentinel Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Peter B. Parker, which is probably the best 6-inch Spider-Man figure to date, and of course the Sentinel Miles Morales, which is probably the best Miles Morales figure to date. Now for my final thoughts on this figure, I'll be honest. If you have to ask me whether I recommend this, you guys are crazy, man. You guys are crazy. Get rid of that Figuarts standard and go pick up this guy, because who knows when we're going to get another Krillin? Like, no one knows. And if you're a Dragon Ball fan, then you automatically know Krillin is an essential part of the series. Well, in the beginning. I mean, it kind of turned into the Goku and Vegeta show. But, I mean, Krillin was always there for the most of Dragon Ball Z, helping out whenever he could. He brought the sensu beans, all right? Look, he was there. And for those of you who don't know, Krillin actually killed a main villain. He did kill Cell. I'm going to let y'all discuss that in the comments on when it happened. But he did kill Cell. So Krillin did kill a main villain, meaning that he is definitely relevant. And so I highly recommend picking up this figure, man. And in all seriousness, it's a good figure. It's a great Krillin figure. And if you missed out on the first one, it's just kind of mandatory. Like, the first one was such a good figure, but this one really tops that. In my opinion, I don't think that the first one beats this one. The only thing I can say I like better about the first one is the fact that it came with a smiling face. That's it. But overall, the aesthetics of this figure are better. I kind of like the proportions a little bit better. I don't know in terms of size. I feel like they're about the same size. I really don't remember because I sold the first one so long ago. But yeah, this is just a good figure, man. Like, all the way around, this is a really good figure. You can't go wrong with picking it up. It's a regular release, but I do think this is a regular release that's going to sell out. So just go get your hands on it. That's all I can say. But overall, that's my review. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That always helps me out. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure to hit that bell icon to be notified whenever I upload new content. And lastly, follow me on everything you see listed in the description below to keep up with my activity outside of YouTube. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe wherever you are, and bye.